So apparently, some of these stories are wrong, according to some people. Which, yeah, yeah. This is just a re-upload, so you can if you care, you can watch it. But if you don't, then just skip it, I guess. But I guess none of you care, so yeah.
Hey guys, it's Marco. I have currently hacked Lucas's computer, and this is my gameplay, because I'm better than him. Alright, have fun, Lucas.
Alright. Okay, so guys, I just got my computer back. Well, that was intense. Marco, he hacks my computer. Hey, shut up! I'm gonna be explaining some stories that happened. Alright, so there was a thing in elementary school that we went to. It was an after-school program, and it was called Think Together, and you know, literally, like, all the teachers kind of hated me and my friends and my class, pretty much, like, throughout the whole thing, from, like, 1st grade to 6th grade. So yeah, that was nice. There was only, like, maybe 2 good teachers at Think Together. So yeah, they weren't even really teachers. They were just kind of like babysitters, to be honest. Also, we would do, like, homework and sports, I guess. It wasn't really sports, but well, during the little sports hour that we did, because we had an hour for sports. We would at the end we would do a cool down, and for the cool down, we would walk around the field, and we would walk around it just for like 20 minutes. Like, basically, the teachers would just talk, and then they would just talk the whole time. Yeah, and then there was these, basically the favorites. They made them helpers. And one of them would actually go out and do something and guide the kids around, but this other one, Danielle, did not want to do that. So she would just hold their clipboard and she would move. Maybe this is because, you're the only one that actually had to do with the story. So we asked her one day, like, why aren't you walking around like this other kid, the other helper? And she's like, no, I can't, because I'm holding something and I can't move. It's not like they mean the exact same thing. I was like, no, you're just holding a clipboard, but So that was where we got the saying of holding something can't move. Finally decided we didn't want to walk around the field anymore. And so we were planning on saying holding something can't move in the middle of the field. We're going to do it over and over and over again. I'd finally gotten around to doing it, so I stood in the middle of the field where everyone was walking. And I held my jacket screaming, holding something can't move, over and over and over again. While my class was also yelling it too. And the teachers, or PLs, whatever they're called, they took a while for them to realize, but then they started to realize, and it was bad. They called our class over to go talk with them, but instead of just the class coming, the whole freaking school came, so 400 kids were just running towards them. So they get the other classes to go back and walk while they're really mad at us. And they think that the other guy was a ringleader, and I felt like saying no, like, I was the one in the middle of the field, no, and I felt uncredited for it. So then I said, no, I was the one. I was the ringleader. Yeah, they really did not like this other friend of mine. Really did not like him. And, so they started telling me, like, hey, no, you can't do this. The cops will come by and shoot you. Like, it's like, no, we're harmless 10-year-olds who were just trying to not walk a field endlessly. Why would they care at all? In the end, we didn't accomplish anything, but Danielle had to walk with us. So, yeah, we didn't do anything. Just made one extra person suffer. So apparently, she didn't just walk with us. She yelled at us, but I'm not completely sure about this. I'm just saying. So whenever I go to my friend Daniel's house, there's a park next to it, and literally every single time we go there, something crazy happens. I don't understand why. It just happens, like the worst luck ever. Yeah. So when Pokemon Go was relevant, we were trying to catch something. I don't know what it was. It looked cool, so we were tracking it down. And then there's a group of kids just there at the park. And so we were turning around because, well, the foot system thing, and it had moved up to 3 when it was at 2 previously. I think that's how it worked. So when we turned around, thought that we were racists because they thought we had turned around because they were black. I was white, but that was only me that was racist, not Daniel, because yeah. So then they accused me of voting for Trump, and I was like, no, you got it all wrong, mate. My parents are voting for Bernie, and they're confused, like, who's Bernie? So the oldest kid said that he liked my phone, and I was like, okay, thanks. Yeah, and in my head I was thinking, like, no one likes my phone. It's like the most random phone ever. It's horrible. Horrible phone. So Daniel and I both thought that they were gonna rob me and Daniel, because no one likes my phone. It's not like an Apple or anything. So yeah, I forgot what happened after that, but we pretty much just left, and we were looking for Pokemon still, and out of just randomly, Daniel just starts running, just books it, and I was like super confused, and then I look up and I just see like 4 kids running at me, and yeah, the oldest one is coming for me, and then there was like a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, and a 10-year-old after Daniel. Apparently, the older kid ran after Daniel, and the other kids ran after me, because it's not like 4 kids came running after us. So we both started running, and yeah, it was all crazy. It was just horrible. Yeah, but it was all just a joke, apparently. Yeah, and then we all went on with our lives. But I never caught that Pokemon. So yeah.